Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today we're going to drink a beer which is probably the most expensive beer I've ever bought from this brewery. Yeah. I actually had somebody ask me to review this beer recently, too. It's a Belgian Tripel. I don't know if it's barrel-aged or anything. Let's see here. Oh yeah, barrel-aged, bottle-conditioned. Doesn't say what type of barrel it was aged in. But it's New Lang Syne from Beau's Brewing Company. So, New Lang Syne, 750 milliliter bottle, 9% alcohol. It's in a big champagne bottle. This was a $16 bottle, which is the most money I've ever paid for a Beau's product. I mean, they're 4-packs. They're Best of Beau's and their Oktoberfest and all that. Their 4-packs are $24. So I bought this mainly because some people asked me to try it. I've heard that it was really good from a few other people, and I was running out of new beers to try, so I thought, you know what? Let's give it a shot. But I personally don't like spending more than $12 to $13 on a beer. After that, it has to be something super special, or I get angry with myself for doing it. There are some beers that I've bought that were over 20 that I loved, but again, once you get over that $13 mark for me, even in a 750, I mean, yeah, it's a 750, but once you get over that $13 mark, it has to be super special. What do we have back here? Local spring water, organic barley malts, organic cane sugar, organic hops, and yeast. Okay. So first and foremost, we'll just take this stupid sticker off. Now the cage. Gotta do the cage. See, they don't scrimp on the cage. I mean, you get Trafalgar beers, and it's not that I dislike them, because there are a lot of Trafalgar beers I like, but you get the Trafalgar beers, and the cage rips apart before you get the beer off. This one, and you gotta put so much effort into opening it. This came right off. No trouble at all. The cork is not moving. I've seen many corks where I don't have to even twist it to get it out. Just that would work with some. Oh, it's gonna work. Woo! I was gonna let it shoot, but I didn't know how long it was. Oh, that had a pretty big fucking lip at the bottom. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Let's pour. Let's pour. You can't dig in the couch. What are you doing? Now you made me lose my voice even more. Yeah, no, I'm using the Spigaloo Stout glass. No, sorry, this is the IPA glass. Yeah, I'm using the Spigaloo IPA glass. Yeah. They didn't give me a Spigaloo Tripel glass, so, you know, I gotta work with what I got. Okay, nice and golden, big bright white head. Sound? Yeah, there's a snap, crackle, pop in there. It's gonna go away. A little bit of haze. Not all that much. There might be more as we get deeper into the bottle. It is a 650. Sorry, 750, so who knows? Who knows? I was going to save this to share with somebody, but I'm okay drinking it on my own. Looks nice. Smell. Okay, I'm gonna, I think that's a wine barrel, because it does have a very, very tart, very vinous quality about it. A touch of vanilla, but very tart, very vinous, very, very like almost, I'd say Pinot-like, very Pinot-like, peppery. Kind of reminds me of their Opa Goes, to be honest, with the tartness. And then you add a little pepperiness to it, you add a little bit of vanilla to it, you add a little bit of oak tannins to it. All smells great. It smells great. But I mean, does it smell $16 great? I don't know. I mean, it smells a lot like, say, Bellwood's Farmageddon Saison to me. So, I mean, I paid like $12 for that, and it was a smaller bottle, so if it tastes like the Farmageddon, I guess I have to be happy with it, because I liked the Farmageddon, and it was a smaller bottle for close to the same price. So let's hope it tastes as good as that, because that would be fine to me. Cheers. Let's try it. This is a very interesting beer. When I get a triple, I know Belgian triples can come off with a lot of fruit esters. I don't expect as many fruit esters as I'm getting on this. I'm getting some pear, I'm getting some apple, I'm getting some grape, I'm getting a bit of cherry. All of it hidden behind, well, not hidden behind, but it comes in front of and then jumps behind a pepper and clove almost wall at the back end, with a peppery and oaky finish and a touch of tartness that just lasts through the whole thing. The fruits come off sweet, but there's just this touch of tart throughout the whole entire fruit. Oh, sorry, it took me a second there. I was swallowing and thinking. But yeah, there's this touch of sweet and this touch of sour that just emanates through at the same time, which I know doesn't normally happen, but it is happening, at least in my mouth. That cork is starting to... I could have almost had a bad beer, because this cork looks like it was starting to cork. There's bits of it about to fall off. I could have corked my beer. Yeah. Slight tart that goes all the way through. Apple, pear, cherry, and grape. Peppery and clovey wall at the back end, mixed with some oak tannins to give that almost like chewing on a stick aspect. I smelt vanilla. I can't taste it. I taste fruit. I taste wood. And I taste clove and white pepper. With again a little bit of tartness. But the tart was more on the nose than the taste itself too. The fruit esters really fight that tart scent. I really like this. Now, do I like it enough that I could go out and pay $16 for another bottle? Maybe. I mean, I really enjoy it. I like to drink it at a 750 milliliter. If we were all sitting around with some goblets and I was going to a dinner party, this would be a good little thing to put on the table. I mean, if you're going to a dinner party, you usually bring a bottle of wine. Everybody's going to bring a bottle of wine that's somewhere from $10 to $20. So if I put a $16 bottle of beer in the middle of the table to share as my contribution, this is my bottle of wine that we're going to drink. Because, you know, you bring like 5 bottles of wine, each end up having 5 glasses of wine. Well, I'm a beer drinker, not a wine drinker, so I'll bring a bottle of beer, and so would my buddies. So we have some big bottles of beer to share as wine bottles. Same type of thing. And if this was in the middle of a table at a dinner party, it would be perfectly acceptable, and I wouldn't mind paying the money for it. But to buy it for myself to drink again, probably not. I may actually go and buy a bottle just to age for a little while and have it on a special occasion and see how it changes. Because it is a very, very good beer. But, again, I look at this and I drink this and I think, like a lot of Belgian beers, it really should be just a table beer. It shouldn't be a drink on your own beer. It should be in the middle of the dinner table with all your friends around or all your family around and you're all sharing it. That's what this beer is really, really meant for in my eyes. The price tag, as I said, too much for me to buy it normally. Hell, I could buy, what? 2 4-packs of, no, not 2 4-packs, but you know what I mean. I could get like six bottles of Lug Tread for 1 bottle of this. Is this better tasting to me? Yes. Is this higher quality to me? Yes. Is it better value though to me? No, and that's the thing. And value doesn't matter all that much. I'm just talking about it because it's my talking point. I've already said what it tastes like. I already said how I feel about it. So I'm gonna just go straight out and give it a mark. I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10. It is a very good beer. I just think that the only time I would buy it again is under the circumstances that I'm at a dinner party with a bunch of friends. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. New line sang, right? New line sang? No, New Lang Syne. No, I'm fucking, yeah. New line sang from Beau's. Thank you, Beau's, for making this beer. This is the first time I've seen something cool like this. And I do hope that this does not come in the first rendition of Steve's Private Reserve. It would make the Private Reserve actually a really good value, but if this comes in it, I'm going to be sad, because I'll probably not get anything new in any of them. Excuse me. That was a nice burp. Cheers! I'm going to go watch some TV. Oh, that went down the wrong hole. Oh, that went down the wrong hole. Oh, that went down the wrong hole. You know when something goes wrong as you're chugging? And all of a sudden you went from perfectly sober to I'm drunk as fuck and gonna puke. You're not really drunk as fuck, it's just the way you feel. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Bye, guys. Oh.